chide the lieutenant governor. I mean, the fact that I called him Lee Joe Biden Fisher this morning. Mr. Biden is well known for being verbose. Good morning, everybody. It's good to be here. I want to speak to you just a relatively short period of time. Then I'm going to ask the Lieutenant Governor to come back and talk with you in some detail about the strategic plan. Everyone here and most people throughout Ohio know we face challenges. Our families and our companies have been hurt by the national economic downturn. But we're not sitting back, we are not wringing our hands, and we're not just simply waiting for better days. We have an economy in Ohio the size of a major country's economy. It's an economy that in the past has always provided for its people, and it always will, if we build on our strengths, if we cultivate the talents of our people, and if we invest in ourselves, and if we take this opportunity not to look down, but to look forward. In the investments we've made and in the strategic plan that will be presented today, we have one common purpose, and that purpose is to build new prosperity in Ohio. Now, we have certain things that we can be justly proud of, and we have certain advantages. Ohio is the only state in the country whose exports have grown every year for the last 10 years. The cost of living in Ohio is the second lowest in the entire Midwestern part of our nation, and is the second lowest among all of the large states. When the tax reforms in place now are fully implemented, Ohio will be one of only 2 states in the entire nation without a general tax on corporate profits and without a general tax on tangible personal property. Site Selection magazine counts every major private investment in new or expanded business facilities, and they have awarded the Governor's Cup to our state for the last 2 years. Ohio has won that award for the last 2 years. Now, we have worked together, as Lee indicated, in a very bipartisan way to try to take necessary steps to see that our economy is stimulated in this difficult and challenging time. We passed a $1.57 billion bipartisan job stimulation package that aims to create more than 50,000 new jobs while laying the foundation for future economic prosperity. Investments will be made in new and emerging industries, bioproducts, biomedical initiatives, advanced and renewable energy. Investments will be made in our infrastructure. We will focus on logistic and distribution aspects of our economy. We will focus on improving local infrastructure, the Clean Ohio Conservation and the Clean Ohio Revitalization effort, and the Historic Preservation Tax Credit. And we will invest in our workforce, our higher education initiative, which will provide $250 million over a 5-year period of time that will enable our students to participate in internships and cooperative education programs throughout our state. That's the economic stimulus package. We also, in a bipartisan way, pass an electricity security plan. It will ensure affordable and stable electricity prices, which will protect Ohio's consumers and Ohio's existing jobs while attracting new jobs, we believe, and it will prevent the kind of out-of-control electric bills seen in other states where rates jumped by as much as 70%. We will attract energy jobs of the future because we included in that electricity security plan an advanced energy portfolio standard requiring that 25% of the electricity sold in Ohio be generated from advanced energy technology, and that would take place by the year 2025. 25 by 2025 is the standard. And we require that no less than half of that advanced energy must be created right here in Ohio. We are already seeing success in renewable and advanced energy initiatives in Ohio. Over the last 3 years, according to Site Selection magazine, Ohio has led the nation with 350 facility projects in the renewable energy sectors. Just last month, the company that produces more solar panels than any company in America, First Solar in Harrisburg, Ohio, announced plans to more than double the size of their existing manufacturing here in Ohio. We've made major steps when it comes to higher education and job training, and I'm glad the Chancellor is here. His 10-year higher education plan, which was revealed not many weeks ago, will create a birthright for all Ohioans, which will be an affordable, accessible, world-class system for higher education. We have created a senior to sophomore program, expanding opportunity by giving qualified Ohio seniors the option of spending the school year, their senior school year, at a University of Ohio campus. We have created the 30-mile promise, expanding access or providing access to a bachelor's degree program within 30 miles of every Ohioan. And as you know, we have implemented, with the bipartisan support of the legislature, a 2-year tuition freeze instead of students experiencing the typical 9% annual increase that had occurred for 10 straight years in Ohio. And we created a partnership between the Ohio Third Frontier Program and the University System of Ohio to increase the state's investment in cutting-edge research. We will attract senior scholar researchers in areas with vast potential to create new products and new jobs in Ohio. And we have modified our workforce development efforts so that we can do a better job in the use of these vital resources. We have done that by shifting our job training programs, many of them to the Ohio Department of Development. And we've made a commitment to responsive and effective workforce training that prepares Ohioans for the jobs in the high demand fields. Now, Ben Franklin once put it this way, quote, "I have always thought that one man may work great changes and accomplish great affairs among mankind if he first forms a good plan." Thanks to the work of Ohio's Lieutenant Governor and our Department of Development Director and all the men and women at the Department of Development, today we have in hand more than just a good plan. The investments we've made and the strategic plan put forth here represents an unshakable commitment to reclaiming Ohio's prosperity, the prosperity that this state has known since its earliest days. It is now my pleasure to ask Ohio's Lieutenant Governor, my friend, Lee Fisher, to share with you the Department's strategic plan to strengthen Ohio's strengths, to cultivate talent in our state, to invest in our regional assets, and in all that we do to share the Ohio story. Lee?